Hello and welcome. I'm Johan Castell and you're watching We on Wings. Today we bring you a special episode from the ground in Kerala. For this special episode of Wings from the Ground in Kerala, we feature a beachside hotel in the lap of nature, tucked away from the hustle and bustle of urban life. As Gandhi Jayanti is coming up, we found some of the best places to experience Gandhi's legacy in India. We also look at what goes on during the Oktoberfest celebrations in Germany's Bavaria. Let's get started. Kerala is said to be one of India's most laid-back states, and we are on the ground to bring you a special feature story from the pristine beaches of Aleppi. Let's head to Marari Sands. Kerala, located in southwest India. The state is known as God's own country for its breathtaking natural beauty, lush landscapes, and diverse cultural heritage. A popular tourist destination, it offers a wide range of attractions and experiences. Here are some highlights of Kerala from a tourism perspective. The state has a coastline nearly 600 kilometers long, and hundreds of thousands of fishermen rely on a good catch for their sustenance. The so-called Chinese fishing nets are an iconic sight in Kerala. Many travelers visit Fort Kochi and wander through the narrow, colorful lanes where cafes and souvenir shops intersperse boutique hotels and guest houses. This place reminds me of the Fontainhas neighborhood in Goa in color and architecture, and I spot many foreign tourists here. Backwaters. One of the most iconic features of Kerala is its network of backwaters, comprising lakes, canals, and rivers that meander through picturesque villages and lush greenery. Aleppi and Kumarakom are popular destinations for houseboat cruises, providing a unique and tranquil way to experience the region. Just over an hour away from Kochi lies Seclude Marari Sands. This resort has 13 rooms with a front porch set up in a garden. 9 rooms are one-bedroom villas and 4 rooms are pool-facing. As the name suggests, Seclude Marari Sands is located in a remote place around 30 minutes from the closest market. There is a pristine beach without any traces of garbage, littering, or seaweed washed ashore, and it's one of the cleanest beaches I've ever seen so far in the country. But before venturing into the sea, it's time to try the food. Kerala's cuisine is a major attraction for food enthusiasts. The state is famous for its diverse and flavorful dishes, especially banana leaf meals like Sadya. I sit down with the host at the property to understand more about this dish, usually served during the state festival Onam. All right,
Hi.
time for lunch?
Yeah, it's a time for lunch, and we are going to surprise you with something special. What you can experience only in Kerala. That is Kerala, traditional Kerala vegetarian meals. It's called Sadya. It includes savories, it includes like starters, it includes the main course, then desserts. It's almost kind of
That
your
awesome.
17-course menu.
70 course meal?
It's a different.
And you have it like one by one, or it's like all comes out.
You're going to
at the same time?
experience. Our boys are there.
Wow, here we go.
Apart from the dessert, all the items will be served together.
Okay.
Once everything is served, then we can start.
Okay.
This is salt, plantain chips. Supposed to be like nice savory.
Okay.
It's a plain chip. This is a lemon pickle. Dates
Lemon.
pickle. Yeah.
Lemon and dates.
This is also pickle. It's made with mango. It's a ginger curry.
Ginger curry?
Ginger curry, yeah.
Wow, it's so dark.
This is beetroot pachdi.
Okay.
Again, this is
Basically,
bitter gourd.
Every slight different color variation
Yeah, see the
possible.
colours and,
it looks
It's served
amazing.
on very green
Yeah.
banana leaf. This is yam, cabbage, cooked with grated coconut, and so all the dishes, some form of coconut would be here.
You got plenty of coconuts in Kerala.
Absolutely. Bean cooked in thick coconut gravy.
So okay. So now we're coming up to like bigger servings here. Yeah. The number of dishes on this large banana leaf is impressive. And it seems as if each curry and pickle is of a different color and vegetable. After all, this entire spread of food with so many small dishes is fully vegetarian.
First thing you're supposed to have is a savory.
Having little chips before food?
Yeah.
It's like candy almost. Sweet,
it's like candy.
And there's no knife and fork. It's all like with your hands.
You're supposed to have with the hand.
Yeah.
Only you'll get the real feel of the Sadya. Slowly mix.
Yeah. Oh, so it's like rice and dal. That's like the base thing. And then you smash the papat and mix it into the rice.
Mix it into the rice. Yeah. After having this, one by one you can taste it.
Okay, so then you take like a little pinch of each.
Each thing. Like you can taste this.
And you have it just like that, and then...
Yeah. This you're supposed to have like this.
Then you have so that becomes like a little flavor punch, and then you go back to your rice and dal too.
Absolutely.
Oh wow!
Each thing you can taste like that.
That's a pretty strong pineapple flavor on that one.
It's a pineapple. It's made with pineapple.
I mean, just how gorgeous the meal looks on a banana leaf is so colorful, you know.
Yes. That's our traditional meal. Yeah. So I request your feedback.
Feedback. Well, this is probably the most extensive meal I've ever had. I mean, I've never had so many dishes on one plate before.
Yeah.
And then that you run it with rice, so that you can change all the flavor combinations again and again. I mean, it becomes an insane experience. Like there's so much variety, you know. Something really special in the sense that you can actually choose to have a different flavor combination and like a different bite and a different experience for every single bite you take on the entire platter each and every time. And that is something super unique. I've never seen that anywhere else in the world. So thank you for the experience.
You're
super good.
Thank you.
Yeah.
After this massive festive meal, it's time for a nap before exploring what else there is to do at this place. Kerala is renowned for its traditional Ayurvedic treatments and therapies. Many resorts and wellness centers offer rejuvenating Ayurvedic massages, spa treatments and wellness programs that promote physical and mental well-being. I opt for the neck and shoulder massage to begin with. Sounds like taking it easy is the best thing to do after this treatment. Marari Sands has a small pool and kids pool on the property, an ideal place to relax after a rejuvenating Ayurvedic massage. Although the villas and rooms are constructed at the back of the property, the waves from the ocean can still be heard, even while sitting at the pool. I'm now heading to the beach. Remember that this resort faces the ocean and features a semi-private beach. I love the look of a clean, pristine beach like this during sunset and decide to go for a run down the beach. It only takes a short time until I run into a spring leading to the ocean, and a lagoon lies further up the stream. As the sun sets over this pristine beach in Aleppi, fishermen can be seen collecting their nets. They then clear the nets on the beach and segregate their catch into different piles. This reminds me that this hotel really is secluded and far away from the hustle and bustle of Kerala's hectic tourist spots. The best time to visit Kerala depends on your preferences. The monsoon season, from June to September, brings lush greenery, but also heavy rains, while the winter months offer a more temperate climate, making it a popular time for tourists. Overall, Kerala offers a diverse and enriching experience for travelers seeking natural beauty, cultural immersion, and relaxation.
Gandhi Jayanti is one of 3 national holidays in India, and the day celebrates his birthday. Take a look at our roundup of the best places that commemorate his legacy.
India is replete with significant places that commemorate Mahatma Gandhi's enduring legacy and his pivotal role in the country's struggle for independence. As his birthday is coming up, here is our list of some of the best places to visit for an enlightening insight into Gandhi's life and work. Sabarmati Ashram in Ahmedabad, Gujarat. This is where Gandhi lived from 1917 to 1930 and initiated many of his civil disobedience movements. It is now a museum and a peaceful retreat, offering insights into his life and teachings. Established by Gandhi in 1917, Sabarmati Ashram was his residence and base for launching numerous freedom movements, including the Dandi March. The ashram emphasized self-sufficiency through activities like spinning, weaving, and agriculture, reflecting Gandhi's vision of self-reliance. The ashram houses personal belongings of Gandhi, including his spinning wheel and other items, providing visitors with a tangible connection to his life and principles. The ashram serves as an educational center, imparting lessons on Gandhian philosophy, non-violence, and the ideals he stood for. Mani Bhavan in Mumbai, Maharashtra. This was Gandhi's residence whenever he was in Mumbai between 1917 and 1934. It now houses a museum and library chronicling his life and activities. This historical residence was a hub for planning crucial movements. The museum houses a rich collection of Gandhi's personal belongings, photographs, letters, and documents, providing invaluable insights into his life and work. Scholars and visitors can access a vast library and research center dedicated to studying Gandhi's philosophy, principles, and contributions. Visitors have come from near and far to explore this Gandhi Museum.
I found it very moving. I thought the displays of the different dioramas illustrating the key points in his life particularly effective as a way of telling the story. I mean, it was more the cumulative effect of the whole telling. Obviously, it hit the high points of his life, the Salt March, the fasting, the partition of India, protesting that, and the whole independence drive. Again, quite an impressive display, and I appreciated it. I thought the work done to do it that way was effective.
Aga Khan Palace in Pune, Maharashtra. This is where Gandhi and his associates were interned during the Quit India movement in 1942. The palace now houses a museum dedicated to Gandhi's life and contributions. The palace is an architectural marvel, blending elements of Islamic, Italian, and Mughal styles, a visual delight for visitors. The palace also serves as a memorial to Kasturba Gandhi, Mahatma Gandhi's wife, who breathed her last here in 1942. Her ashes are interred in the premises. The palace is set amidst well-maintained gardens, offering a peaceful environment for reflection and remembrance. Rajghat in New Delhi. This is the spot where Mahatma Gandhi was cremated. It's a peaceful memorial with a black marble platform marking the exact place of his cremation. A solemn yet significant memorial site. The memorial is surrounded by lush gardens, and its simplicity reflects Gandhi's own humble lifestyle and values. Rajghat offers a tranquil space for contemplation and paying respects to one of the most influential figures in India's history. Gandhi Smriti in New Delhi. This is the site of the Birla House, where Gandhi was assassinated on January 30th, 1948. It has been preserved as a museum and memorial to his life. These places offer a deep dive into Gandhi's life, philosophy, and his significant contributions to India's fight for independence, and his advocacy for non-violent resistance. They stand as powerful reminders of his enduring legacy and continue to inspire generations around the world, offering visitors a great chance to learn about his monumental efforts for India and its struggle for independence.
From September to October, foreigners and Germans gather in Bavaria to celebrate Oktoberfest, one of the largest public gatherings in the world. Let's go to Germany now to see how the festival of beer and lederhosen takes place.
Bavaria in Germany is perhaps most famous for its annual festival called Oktoberfest. It is the most famous beer festival in the world and kicked off on September 16 this year, after Munich's mayor, Dieter Ritter, traditionally tapped the first beer keg. Visitors from around the world gathered in Munich, dressed in lederhosen and dirndl corseted dresses for the festival. Long communal tables are set up in tents, where seats are coveted. This is where revelers drink beer from liter mugs in traditional style and gorge on hearty snacks like sausages, pork knuckle and roast chicken while listening to music bands. There are many traditions that characterize the festival, like a procession that brings innkeepers to the fairground in horse-drawn wagons and parades where every participant wears their finest traditional clothes and marches down the street playing drums. The traditional wear usually involves lederhosen or leather pants for men that can be either short or knee-length, along with a checkered shirt, highly woolly socks and an alpine hat. Women wear corseted dresses called dirndl, made with fine detailing and a lace-up front and apron. According to tradition, if the apron bow is to the left, the lady is single, while to the right means the woman is spoken for.
It's just something special to see everyone in the traditional attire and the marching bands and horses.
I like all the different traditional costumes and the differing trades. I have simple tastes.
Oktoberfest has roots in a horse race that took place in 1810, celebrating the wedding of Bavarian Crown Prince Ludwig and Princess Therese of Saxony-Hildburghausen. Today, even athletes like soccer players are taking part in the festival. Bayern Munich's Thomas Muller says, fun can be had in moderation.
We can be here at the Oktoberfest with an easy feeling and just enjoy the moment, even if we play in 2 days. Therefore, in some moderation, we are allowed to have some fun.
So, how is the turnout at this year's Oktoberfest? Are the numbers back to pre-pandemic levels?
As of this evening, we will have seen around 3.4 million visitors at the Oktoberfest. In 2019, the last year before COVID hit, that figure was 3.3 million. So it shows that the increase largely depends on the weather.
For beer lovers, this festival is an absolute must-see and will surely deliver a good brew.
Now it's time for the latest news and updates from the world of travel, tourism and aviation. We call this our News Deck. Check it out.
Airbnb's CEO Brian Chesky disclosed to Reuters on September 26th that the platform anticipates hosting up to 500,000 visitors in Paris during the 2024 Olympics. To accommodate this influx, Chesky emphasized the need for more Parisians to offer their homes for rent. He explained that increased listings would help regulate prices, mitigating concerns of potential surges that might render accommodations unaffordable for some during the August Games. The Paris Tourism Office projects around 16 million individuals to visit the broader Paris region for the Olympics and Paralympics next summer. Given Airbnb's ongoing regulatory challenges, particularly concerning competition between short-term and long-term rentals, Chesky affirmed the company's commitment to price control measures. Iceland is taking steps towards sustainable tourism by implementing a nightly tourist tax to preserve its pristine natural environment from the strains of over-tourism. The country has witnessed a staggering surge in visitor numbers, with a 400% increase from 2010 to 2018, peaking at over 2.3 million. Despite a temporary dip due to the pandemic, numbers rebounded to 1.7 million in 2022.
Prime Minister Katrin Jakobsdottir stated in an interview with Bloomberg that this tax could mitigate the environmental impact of tourism on Iceland's climate. The tax would be structured like city taxes for those staying in Iceland. The country's tourism sector is also enhancing sustainability through initiatives like circular economy practices and the adoption of electric vehicles. Tourist taxes not only assist destinations in managing the demands of visitors, but also act as a deterrent to limit overcrowding. The revenue generated can fund vital projects such as public transportation, infrastructure, and conservation efforts. Iceland joins other European cities like Paris, Berlin, Amsterdam, and Rome in implementing such measures, with Manchester in the UK and Santiago de Compostela in Spain adopting similar approaches. Venice, Italy is also set to introduce a visitor fee for a summer 2024 launch. Global tourism leaders convened in Riyadh for World Tourism Day, organized by the World Tourism Organization. The event aims to emphasize tourism's impact and explore collaborative opportunities. Government officials, industry experts, and leaders will participate. UNWTO, the UN's specialized agency for promoting inclusive and sustainable tourism, partners with member states, international bodies, and the private sector to facilitate safe travel. Saudi Arabia leads G20 nations in post-pandemic sector recovery. With the theme Tourism and Green Investments, WTD 2023 will assess the role of investments in securing livelihoods and promoting global understanding. According to the World Travel and Tourism Council, the sector is projected to contribute $9.5 trillion to global GDP in 2023. UNWTO predicts tourism will approach 80 to 95% of pre-pandemic levels this year, potentially surpassing 2019 figures in 2024. As a major economic force, tourism supports up to 25% of global jobs and fosters cultural exchange and mutual comprehension.
That's all we have for you in this week's episode of the show, but we'll return again next weekend. For now, it's me, Johan Castell, signing off. Goodbye.